Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Lick on these nuts and suck the dick. Get the fuck out until ya done.
What's happening, MGTOW? I usually do the walk and talk MGTOW shit, but the weather's crazy outside, so I'm right here in the studio making this video. And before I get into the video and everything, I'm in Odyssey. I'm gonna put the link below there. Odyssey is pretty cool. They give you money for your content and for watching content out there, and the platform's pretty cool. So today's video, I'm about to get into this so-called PUA consultant, fashionista, Kevin Samuels. So he made a video a couple of days ago with his other PUA, Denovan, whatever his name is. And, you know, they always talk about MGTOW. So, no further ado, let me play you this nonsense of a video he put out there, and I will continue with the dialogue. So, I'll see you in a bit, gentlemen. Check this shit out.
Here's the thing about this whole MGTOW, and it all kind of blends into this. Okay, turn off the volume. Show me a competitive MGTOW in the real world.
Right.
Show me a CEO, vice president. Show me a guy who's going to the CEO club with top in sales. Show me a person who's performing at a high level in the real world who claims to be a MGTOW.
There you go.
Not somebody that you want to adopt, like Leonardo DiCaprio. Show me somebody who claims it. Because the thing about it is competitive men don't have problems with women. Show me a man that's confident, intelligent, assertive, who's also competitive, intriguing, and aggressive, who's already bold, ambitious, and generous. And I'll show you a man who women follow like the Pied Piper, regardless if he wants them or not.
Welcome back, gentlemen. You know what the problem is? I want to tell you what the problem is, man. The problem is that due to, you know, the age of technology with cameras and microphone and so on and so forth, well, people have the ability to, you know, express themselves and be foolish with their shit. Well, this is what happens when you give them 52-year-old men a camera and a microphone. And, you know, men can be like women. Men hit certain age, midlife crisis, and they think they're all that, you know, like he's the only one in higher power. Now, regarding to MGTOW, this moron do not know or understand or comprehend who are the men of MGTOW. MGTOW, we worldwide. We come from different places around the world, different backgrounds, different ethnicity, different languages, different career, different. We worldwide. It's the biggest phenomenon since Bitcoin, all right? We worldwide. MGTOW got assets. MGTOW are professionals. MGTOW in every aspect, in every way, type of form out there in the world, all right? See, the problem with this PUA, they don't understand us. They see us as a bottom feeder, living on the basement with their mom and shit like that. You know, that's their view of men going their own way. It's quite the opposite. We figured this game out a long time ago. So this man, how he makes his money, his bread, is feeding men nonsense and bullshit, right? Yeah, nonsense and bullshit. He's a so-called himself, one of these counselors, whatever you want to call it. He's a big time fashionista, you know. Well, in reality, he don't have a clue what the fuck he's talking about. He's saying, show me, show me, show me. MGTOW don't have to show you goddamn shit. That's what we MGTOW. We doing our own way, and we don't give a fuck what people think about us, including him, Kevin Samuel. Now, talk about Kevin Samuel a little bit here or there, right? I did not know who this guy was, honestly, until like I think a couple months ago he put some videos out there because him and Donovan, it seems like there's like these like women, you know, especially these skanks, they can keep MGTOW out of their mouth just like skank can keep up a dick in their mouth. They always got MGTOW in their mouth. They always run their mouth about MGTOW, like sucking a big dick, right? So let's talk about a little bit about Kevin, because I'm the man who spoke shit out here, right? So you have these soul comedian out there, this chick out there, and she put him on blast, right? Because rumors around campus is in New York City, in Atlanta, Georgia, in Dallas, and he's a married man. He's a married man, and I'm not gay shaming here. I'm not gay shaming because there's a lot of people who have called me gay throughout my years as a content creator, so this is not new. But this man is married, and rumors around campus that he like it with two. That he like it with two, and he swing both ways. Both ways. So he's a, how you call this? How we call this in the MGTOW philosophy? A cock carousel rider. Yes, he's a big time cock carousel rider. And rumors around campus is that he like the vanilla and the spicy Latino cock. That's what's rumors around and Instagram's happening. So I don't know, but he looks kind of gayish to me, He does. Too much fashionista. You can't trust these fashionistas because these fashionistas, they go different places, New York and Miami, and they do some shitty stuff behind the scene. So just because a person got some kind of, precipitation in front of the camera, that doesn't mean they're quite right. Because some of these people, they double talk. They tell you something in the camera, but behind the scenes, they doing some shitty shit. Well, fellas, man, I'm gonna leave it here. To me, this is just a waste of time trying to explain MGTOW to these PUA cocksuckers out there. But listen up, man. Check me out on Odyssey. Like I said previously, I'm gonna put the link below out there. And no further ado, I'm gonna break this down with my man Barbarossa, explaining the whole PUA and how they operate and how much of a simps they are. I say peace. Stay MGTOW. I'll definitely catch you next podcast, live stream, or video.
So my videos from here on are going to address men for the most part and how we upkeep the system. Every man who has listened to our message and then has gone out and gotten married is an enemy of men's rights. Men who continue to fight in wars for countries that are deeply misandric are going to be called out. Men who spend money on females and celebrate emasculation holidays like Valentine's Day will be called out. Idiot PUAs who think calling themselves alpha males while jumping through hoops for women will be thoroughly discredited, classified, and exposed. There was a particularly enlightening comment from a subscriber named Sigma K9 which read as follows, and I quote, "None of the players or alphas encourage the shaming of women for their deplorable behavior and hypocrisies. They only want to get their panties wet, so they reward women by giving them what they want and shaming any male who refuses to play along. In that sense, the players and the feminists are on the same side. They just have different methods of punishing the heretics." End quote. I love the fact that he uses the word heretics because it illustrates the damn near religious obsession that PUAs use to chase pussy, trying to emulate something they'll never be in hopes of women liking them. PUAs believe they've developed some kind of technique for getting loads of women, when all I see them doing is telling unsuspecting men to spend money on bars and club cover charges to act all alpha in the mini matriarchies that is the Saturday night bar and club scene throughout the West on any given weekend. Then they tell them to spend money on fashion and to consider getting their eyebrows plucked, and always make sure you're up on the latest fashion. That's right, fashion. These PUAs actually recommend that men stay up on the latest fashion for men so that they can always look alpha. Let me tell you more on something. Male fashion is an oxymoron. Women have fashion, men have clothes, because men understand that the reason for clothes is to, and I know this won't jive with your alpha bullshit PUA indoctrination you've been lobotomized with, but the reason for clothes is to clothe. I know that's a foreign concept to you pussy chasing lap dogs, but it's time we stop telling men to spend money on anything designed to impress females, including bars, drinks, club cover charges, and overpriced articles of clothing that do nothing but serve as plumage for STD-ridden bar sluts. Economic independence from women and their courtship requisites. That's what men need. Drive down the price of pussy, ridicule female supplicators like manginas and white knights, expose those that seek only to thrive in the iniquities of the clubs and bars that uphold female hypergamy and the cost of pussy price gouging that it supplies to females. I mean, does it bother anyone else that we have an entire industry designed to tell men how to walk, talk, dress, and act so that women will want them? Does it not alarm anybody when they see the sheer magnitude of time and effort invested into this stupidity? What possible benefit are we getting from it? Listen to me. Open your ears and listen to me. I don't go out of my way to buy fancy clothes or try to act like a so-called alpha male, whatever the fuck that bullshit means. And believe me when I say this to you, I get laid without doing any of these things. And I suppose that's what makes me a man, the fact that I have access to a vagina. Well, before I started banging the girl I'm with now, I didn't get laid for almost a year. I was the same person, same in every way. I haven't come into any huge sum of money since I started getting laid. I haven't acted differently, I haven't changed the clothes I wear, I haven't changed the car I drive, I haven't adopted any PUA technique. I was the same man when I wasn't getting laid as I am today. So let me ask you, Was I any less of a man when I wasn't getting laid? Have I proven my manhood to you now? Have I earned your respect? Am I an alpha now? Or do I need more access to other vaginas in order to earn that coveted distinction? Do you see how completely stupid that shit sounds? Do you see how we've allowed women to dictate our worth based on access to an inherent anatomical orifice that they never had to work for, that they were just born with? Do you see this as the unattainable fool's errand that it is? The worship of pussy and women has to stop, and I intend to do as much as I can do to show men exactly what female worship is all about.